My name is Gary Clark. I'm the Consultant Director at 3C. We're the largest technology and data services consultancy in the sector. What I'd like to do next is speak to Barbara Shaw, who's the Chief Exec of Westward Housing. Hi, Barbara.
Hello, Gary. Thank you for inviting me.
How important do you feel data quality is for the housing sector?
Well, I think the obvious answer is that you can use data to run the business more effectively. Data allows you to spot areas for improvement, support management decisions and good governance. And if you get it right, you will improve customer satisfaction and empower your teams. So for me and Westward, critically good data will mean that 1, you understand your product, your homes, their condition and their compliance. 2, you understand your customers, their needs and how you can support them. And 3, your data quality contributes to better decision making and hence greater effectiveness. So at Westward, data underpins all of our activity, and we started a data integrity project about 2 years ago, and we call that our Evolve project. And I think later on Mick is going to talk about that and has a presentation.
Fantastic. Now I know a few people that have joined us today. I've had conversations with recently, and they're really struggling to get data quality and data as a kind of serious conversation internally. So why did you decide, or how did you go about making sure that data quality was a priority for Westward?
Okay, so simply, our decision was based around, if you don't have good data, you cannot deliver a great service to your customers. In marketing terms, you won't have full knowledge of your product and services or how they're performing, and therefore you can't make good decisions which deliver those great services. Critical in our sector is also the need to ensure that our homes are fully compliant, and you mentioned that earlier, and you have to capture that information through your data software systems. And I think in these COVID times, good data means that you can manage from a distance through real-time dashboards. For me then, moving to this style of operating model was important, although I would say you can never underestimate the journey that is required in order for you to reap the rewards. It is definitely not a quick fix, and it's not about getting all your customers online. You need to get your staff on side and embed that approach into your culture so that everyone knows that data is everybody's responsibility. It's not the IT teams. So fundamental to achieving that success is getting everyone in the organisation to understand the importance of good quality data. Ensuring that the data you hold is comprehensive, accurate, accessible and secure. Know why you're collecting the data, what's its purpose, and do keep it simple. Don't just collect data. And I think it's really important to stress it must be accessible throughout your organisation, free from departmental or individual silos. And I call that data hugging. You know, it's a bit like someone hugging a tree. It's mine, keep away from it. That does not help your organisation one bit. And then lastly, your software applications need to communicate with each other. And that's probably easier said than done. But first and foremost, everyone must acknowledge that data is owned by everybody within the organisation. So I hope that helps, Gary.
Well, that's a perfect answer. I don't know you could add any more to that answer. Thanks, Barbara. You may have taken some of the heat out of the third question, but when you look at, you're right to point out that data quality is a journey. I'd be surprised if it ever ends, but certainly for the sector as it is at the moment, taking the first step often is one of the more difficult things. But given that it is a journey, when you look ahead and when you look to kind of future days, what do you see as the key advantages of having a data-driven culture?
Lots of advantages, but I think where you need to start from or reconcile your organisation to is it's not about shiny new technology. It is not about telling everyone you've got a fab new portal and hoping that just by default you will deliver digital transformation. It is about maximising the technology you have, choosing the technology you need, and delivering services the way your customer wants. And if you're able to get that right, the benefits are improved customer satisfaction, colleagues feel empowered. It does make everyone's life easier as you can work smarter, and ultimately it means that your organisation can continue to be a high-performing organisation where people love to work.
That's great, Barbara. That's a great set of answers. Thanks very much for that, and probably quite timely, because as we all know, the white papers come out this week, and I think a lot of the themes that you've picked up on, Barbara, and a lot of the action you've already taken will certainly prepare you to respond to that. So, Barbara, thanks very much for joining us today. That's it for me for now. Thanks for joining us. We hope to catch up with Westward at some point next year in the next chapter of their journey. We can learn a little bit about the progress they're making. But for now, have a great day. See you soon. Thanks. Bye.